And joining us now, we have Jenn Wood, the Director of Research at FITSnews.com. Jenn has a wealth of knowledge on a case many are calling the trial of the century here in the Palmetto State. Jenn, thanks for being with us tonight.
You're welcome.
Jenn, my first question to you, the eyes of the world are on that courtroom today, and you were in it. If you could first just take us into that courtroom for a moment, set the scene of what the first day of jury selection was like to witness.
Judge Newman runs a very controlled courtroom. He's got an even temperament. He's easy to speak with. So I thought today was very controlled. It went well. The jurors did seem a little nervous. As Brian said, it is a very small community, and most of them have heard of this case and know the Murdaughs.
And speaking of, Alec is obviously accused of heinous crimes, killing his wife, his son. I'm curious what his appearance, what his demeanor was like today.
Alec always seems very in control of his emotions. He doesn't look around at the courtroom in the audience much. He seems focused on his attorneys and the case in front of him. He seems like a typical attorney to me.
And I imagine, Jenn, you've probably been boots on the ground there for a while, leading up to this case and today's selection. What are you hearing from locals? How has this changed things for them? I'm sure this has completely disrupted their peace and quiet.
Absolutely. Hampton County and Colleton County are right next door to each other. They're both small rural communities. And everybody knew the Murdaughs. Everybody is friendly with the Murdaughs or has been represented by the Murdaughs. This, I think, has rocked their worlds, and the amount of spotlight that it's brought onto both Hampton and Colleton County is unusual. And I think a lot of them are reeling from the fact that somebody they knew and loved for many years could be accused of a crime like this.
And Jenn, before I let you go, we are getting to see the witness list for this case, including everything from social media companies to Murdaugh family members themselves. Which names caught your eye?
Well, I had a feeling Chris Wilson, who's a Bamberg-based attorney, would be called because he was one of the phone calls that Alec made from his drive from Moselle the night of the homicides to Almeida. And he was involved in a case in which Alec was allegedly had stolen money from clients. So I wasn't surprised by that, but I was glad to see his name. C.B. Rowe, who was allegedly the caretaker at Moselle, was on the list, which I also expected. But I think that'll be an interesting testimony because his DNA was found under Maggie's fingernails in the report from the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. Eddie Smith was on there, who is accused of helping Alec set up the roadside shooting / attempted suicide. So, yeah, there are definitely some interesting names on this, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the testimonies.
Yeah, this will just keep getting more interesting by the day, and we'll be following your updates. Jenn Wood, thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.